Be careful. A lot of roadkill out there.
First of all, congrats on the movie. Like I said, it was just, such a fun watch. So I'm just gonna get ahead. Have any of you guys done any like horror slasher films before?
Not me.
No, first one.
I've done a thriller before, but yeah, it wasn't as gory as this one. So this was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Right. How is it working in like a horror film compared to, any other kind of movie?
To be honest, I feel like it's, I know it's a creative craft. However, I will say, because it was my first horror movie, doing a horror movie, it felt like a sport in a way, because there's so much physicality that comes with it. So it was a very sporty, performative kind of element to the horror genre. However, and I mean that in the best way possible, it was so much fun. I would love to do this again.
My childhood dream was always to be in a horror movie because I just grew up loving horror movies. But this one was certainly special because we really had a story to tell and also a very beautiful message of diversity to convey as well. So it was awesome to be a part of it.
Yeah, I had so much fun working with everybody on set. When it comes to horror movies, I'm not the biggest fan, but I love being in them. I was never allowed to watch any horror films like growing up. My parents were like totally against it. I actually couldn't even celebrate Halloween because my family was like, nope, like you can't go out. There's things happening in the world. I'm like, what? Like they wouldn't let me dress up or nothing. So it's okay.
Do you see that, Angie? You see how professional she is? And in the face of her own fear, she just shows up and just bow.
Right.
Where's my matcha latte?
Oh my God, you're funny.
Let's do this!
Jeanette, your character has a lot of blood thrown at her, particularly in that scene towards the end, right? So how is it filming those kind of scenes?
I mean, it was definitely really gory for me, for my taste, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I had a couple times where I had to step out and like gag a couple times because it was too much blood for me. But I think those moments make you stronger as a person, as a character, because you really just have to bring it to the table. You committed to what you're doing and you just have to follow through. So that's definitely what I did. I just had to let it fuel me,
The props was just, I think, what amazed me because what the set designers, the amount of effort they put into building the props and the set and how they made it look so realistic was just, it was remarkable. You see that type of art probably on How to Make It videos or things like that, but to see it in person was just a real privilege, to learn that, right? I mean, but yeah, so far I thought it was just great to be a part of,
And it was really nice to see it play out step by step in terms of what you had to prepare for that could take you a few hours just to have 10 seconds on screen. So that was very cool to see that transformation.
Yo, hey, let's go. Open the door.
Didn't you hear the emergency broadcasting? Everybody's supposed to evacuate.
Thank God you're here. There's a killer on the loose.
What are your favorite part of work? What were your favorite parts of working on this particular film?
Yeah, I think for the most part, the majority of everything was like really cool. Shooting at night was really cool. Working with this diverse cast, I didn't know that what I was jumping into at first when I was auditioning for it. But after realizing that it was such a diverse cast and this was their message, I was all for it because, the time is now. This is what we should be representing. And this is our time to shine and be in a light where it's what's the word, guys? It's, I don't know. It's just.
Rise up.
Yeah, we got to rise up. Rise up. Yeah.
It's perfect timing. We're manifesting the destiny that's overdue. Manifesting the
Exactly.
destiny that's overdue. You know,
We got it!
oh yeah, we're good. That's our lives are made. We made it in Hollywood. That's it. You know, I will say it was cool that it was an ensemble cast, Angie, because as I mentioned, it was my first horror film. So if it was not an ensemble cast, and there were some, you know, that were more of like leads than co-leads and so on, but it was definitely a true ensemble. And if it was not, I think me having never done a horror film, I would have been a lot more nervous if I was the lead, you know. So it was cool. I felt like an ease of pressure to just be part of an ensemble and be the guy who just, when it's my turn to deliver, I'll deliver. And my experience a little more like, oh, I can do horror films. I can do the horror genre. So it was very cool. Very interesting experience.
I thought it was just great because just being with the cast that had such good chemistry really helped me. It helped me really properly convey this character and really kind of just get into the zone. Without the good background, without the good cast around you, man, it's really difficult. So, and I was just blessed to be a part of that.
How do you prepare for a story like this, especially those of you who have not done horror before?
Just the character work, for me at least. Just getting to know the character, studying it, delving into it thoroughly. You know, that's really all you can do, I guess. At least from my point of view.
Yeah, I agree with him because there's so much that is done for the character, the actor and actress on set. You know, we have to give props to literally the props people, the set design, the hair and makeup. They really help to cultivate it and curate the story. And obviously the top of the line, above the line directors and the writers and producers and so on. As far as how we tackle the character, I think just like any other work.
Yeah, I definitely think for me also, I become really obsessive when it comes to preparing. So if I book a role, it's like I'm only going this way and that's it. I don't see anything else, which is great because I want to make sure that I deliver. One, because I know that everybody on set is going to deliver, and as a lead, you want to make sure you lead by example. So I'm just like overly obsessive as to like, okay, I got to make sure that I have everything up to par and I'm prepared as much as I should be because I don't want to waste anybody's time, you know?
You live in the house! You came to protect us?
I came to get laid.